Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me. I am here to, well, let's continue on with the story. I was gonna say I'm here for something great, but, or something like that. I don't remember I don't know what I was gonna say. All right, so what I do know is I need to get this straight down on here. So we're here with another plan with me in my weeks planner using the June monthly functional sub, which is amazingly beautiful in color and everything. I just did the reveal video for July's sub, which is not bold and bright like this one is. I'm sure that was a shock to a lot of people. But for the past few years, well, let's see. Next month will mark the 4-year anniversary of the monthly functional sub. So I'm probably going to say that a lot during the next few weeks and definitely during next month, because that's like a huge milestone. Huge. And stuff. And I was reminiscing. Who was I reminiscing with? Oh, I can't remember who I was reminiscing with about it. But I think like the first month that we had it, we sold like 5. I think that's all we sold. I would have to go back. I know it was not, you know, but to go back is like, whew, that's a lot. Yeah, I think we sold like 5, and I was like, okay. And then like 3 months later, we were like at 20 something or something like that. Like it, you know, and then it like plateaued for a while and stuff like that. And now we're at a lot, which I'm super, super grateful for, because y'all deserve this amazing goodness in your life. So that's just part of the shop story. I know that I said in Monday's video that I was going to talk about how the shop got started. So we ended on, you know, I was homeschooling my kids. I started getting the itch to do something again. And this was the time that I brought up to my husband to say, hey, what do you think about me? What do you think about me, you know, starting up doing like stickers? And he was like, yeah, okay. He still to this day is like, I never thought it would become this. And so that is how the shop was born. The shop first started out because I had already had an Etsy shop where I had sold things, and that started out, okay, where's my freebie page? There it is. That I just continued off, like I hadn't gotten back onto wanting to sew cash envelope system wallets anymore. I wanted something new, something different. I loved sewing, but when we did the move from Idaho to, geez, wants to be extra sticky today. All right, being a little crabby, and I'll let you just be crabby. But having the move from Idaho down to Texas and the drama with that move and stuff, I kind of lost my love for sewing. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I had been doing it for so long, and I was making quilts, and I was making cash envelope system wallets. I had to see what days. Okay, we're doing the 13th again. So in fact, actually, moving from Idaho to Texas marked the stop of me actually sewing. I mean, the only other time I would pick up my sewing machine is if like my husband needed something hemmed, or if the kids needed something and stuff. And that really kind of was the end of it. I just didn't have that same love for it anymore. So but I was bored in so many ways. I mean, I wasn't bored because I had kids. I mean, that's not what I'm saying, but I was definitely, I needed something more because I had young kids. We were homeschooling. We were having to deal with therapies. We were having to just deal with a whole host of things. And I was like, I need something for me. So that's actually how the shop started. So it started with my old shop name, and then it morphed over. And it did not stay the old shop name for very long. And then it morphed over into green tea and cotton. And that's actually when I was doing like a lot of blogging. So before I jumped on to getting like this, I was like, you know what, let me try the whole world of blogging for a little bit. And I did. I put a lot of time, put a lot of effort, a lot of money into it, because I had things to talk about. And I talked about a lot of things. I did reviews on things. I shared my cooking. I shared our homeschooling. I shared that. I don't think you can find any of my articles anymore, because I mean, if they are, they would be shared on somebody else's site, and I wouldn't even know where to start on that one. But that's kind of like, it didn't, like I said, it didn't stay my old shop name for very long, because I was like, nope, I'm a blogger. I want to kind of blog and do this at the same time, which did not happen. That nope, just nope, not gonna happen. So why do I keep using the royal we? Because it's just me. So my husband was on board with this. He knew that I was starting to get bored with like blogging, and I needed something more to challenge me. Not that being a mother isn't challenging. I just needed something to augment the challenge, I guess. I just needed something more to add to my plate. That's all. And everything. And it started, like I said, it started out the old shop name, not for very long. It really, I think it was that like 2 weeks, and then switched over to green tea and cotton, because that's when I was like, I'm still blogging, let's do this. And I remember when I got it started, and oh, I don't want this one. I remember when I got started, I remember the blog post that I did. We had the cat. I remember, I still think I have the picture of I still have the rug that I took the picture on, and stuff. And it was like a furry, like this furry rug, and it was about planning and keeping track of your time. I still have the watch that I was doing, and I was like, oh, I can incorporate some of my designs that I am doing for Sticker Shop. And it was once I did that all of a sudden I was like, I got the blog post up, I was advertising it, everywhere that I needed to, and it was like a light switch went off, and I was like, I don't want to blog anymore. I never really enjoyed this to begin with. I just figured it'd be be a way for me to like do my creative outlet and stuff, but it just was not what I thought it was going to be. And that was when was that? 2016 is when I started, and then we officially like became business in 2017. So that's because you gotta generate all that activity for, like, look at what's coming up, like, this is what I'm gonna start doing, all that fun stuff. And let me tell you, it was a lot of want-wants for a really long time. Like, there was just nothing coming through. But that is how the shop was born. It was born out of me wanting a creative outlet, me going, is this something that I can make, do on my blog? Is this is this what I can do? And like I said, when I did that first post, I was doing like I had already started like designing stuff in the back end, because I didn't even know if that's even what I wanted to do, if I wanted to even design. So I hadn't even like told anybody about this besides my husband. I hadn't really, like gotten like obviously not a website together. I hadn't put anything up in my Etsy shop, nothing. I was just, really testing the waters. And that post of doing that post with that watch and everything, and the planner, and the designs, and just the whole process of everything, that was just like, yep, I like this. And I didn't know how long that like was going to last. That's the interesting. I didn't know how long that like was going to last. So yeah, so officially like submitted all of our stuff for going into business in 2016. September 2016. That's, I believe, is when like I was like, I think that's when I put my first listing up, and I didn't know what was going to happen. Hence the reason why, you guys, there's always a vault sale in September. So, because that's kind of just when I classify my shop anniversary is then. So there you go. Now you know when the shop anniversary is. I want to use these, because what have I been using? Okay, third half, yeah, we're gonna use the large sticky notes. So that's how the shop was born. It wasn't born out of like necessity. Like I wasn't like, oh, I need to become a business owner so we can do these things and stuff. Nope, it was built purely out of, I need something more to stimulate my days. And I think it was the whole reason why it was like blogging and stickers is because here I was homeschooling my kids. I'm doing, sorry if this corner was out of frame there for just a minute. I think I zoomed in too far. Let's just go out just a little bit. There we go. I'm homeschooling kids, so I'm doing language art lessons every single day, math lessons, science, this, that, and the other. And yeah, there was art mixed in with there, but it wasn't like the art that my brain needed. So I think that's kind of, that's where the necessity of it came to be. But it wasn't like a necessity of like, oh, I need to work. That I didn't. In fact, actually, for a while, I was going to grad school and running my shop at the same time. So, I did that for a while, going to grad school and running the shop full time. So clearly, like needing some sort of an outlet changes for me every so often, but that's we like to keep it spicy over here. But that's how the shop was born. Just more needing an artistic creative outlet for myself, and here I am. God, what's that mean? 2016 is 20. We hit our 6-year anniversary coming up. That's insane. Absolutely insane. And I love making the art. I love diving into this color and everything. It's just, yeah. And yeah, so 2016, and then about a year and a half later, almost 2 years, we started. I say a year and a half later because I think that's when the idea came to me. But then pretty much 2 years from the start is when we came out with the monthly functional sub, and I've never looked back. Nope, never looked back. This is my baby, y'all. This was me reaching back, because if you remember how I talked about how I got into planning, how I was very much a functional sticker user, it was me going back to those roots, and stuff. And look at what we have now. We have a functional sub with amazing colors, with amazing washi. We now have our own planners. wow is just wow. So this getting into the shop and how the shop was born was a much shorter story than how I got into planning, and definitely one that is a lot better on the timelines because, well, I got to know those timelines. And they're still really fresh because they're still, I would still consider them like new. They're not over 10 years old, so they can't lose memories right now. So I didn't talk about anything health-wise for this one, but we did plan for the week of Father's Day, which is the 19th, and, you know, obviously using this. Water trackers are from Orange Umbrella Co. Everything else is mine. If you are looking for a planner, just know that we are in the middle of restocking. I don't have a specific date just yet, but we're restocking those. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. You could even share this video if you'd like. I mean, I don't know, do you guys share videos? I don't share videos, but I've been hearing people say that a lot in like videos, so I'm just like, do you guys share them? Well, okay, that's a lie. I do share them. I share them in my Facebook group, and yeah, so okay, that's a lie. Other than that, you guys, just still don't have another outro that I want to do, so just keep it real like always, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.